Now, if you had the Gorgon Medusa's head in your backpack and you could just like turn people to stone by going "Huh!" with the head, like what kind of power trip would you be on? Welcome back to the legend of Perseus, and we left off. Perseus slayed Medusa, got her head, and he put it in his backpack. He then goes to visit the Titan Atlas, but Atlas has received a prophecy warning him against a stranger who had gone to, the golden apples earlier with the Hesperides. So Atlas is like, no, I'm denying you hospitality. And as we know, in ancient Greek mythology, hospitality is a huge big deal. Perseus was insulted, so he was like, Gorgon's head, and turned Atlas to stone. Like, I don't know if that was necessary. Now, Perseus has to go back home to Seriphos, doesn't he? And on his way home, he actually goes to Ethiopia. Ethiopia was ruled by King Perseus and Queen Cassiopeia, and they had a beautiful daughter called Andromeda, who is white for some reason. I can't find like a single artistic representation where the royal family of Ethiopia are not white. Anyway, so Andromeda's mother used to boast about how beautiful her daughter Andromeda was. And we all know what happens when someone does this. Andromeda's mother, Cassiopeia, was like, my daughter Andromeda is so beautiful. She's even more beautiful than Nereids. The Nereids are like sea nymphs. So Poseidon was like offended, and he sent floods and like a flesh-eating serpent, thing, big old monster called Satis. King Perseus is like, oh my god, how are we going to get rid of this serpent? He went to go and consult the oracle, and the oracle said, the only way to get rid of this serpent is to chain your daughter up to a rock and allow the serpent to eat her. So then they actually do that. They chain her to a rock like a sacrifice. Lucky for Andromeda, Perseus is just that kind of gallant hero that he came and he defeated the serpent. There's Andromeda tied to a rock, and this is Perseus here killing like the sea serpent monster. Anyway, now that's a very romantic gesture. So Andromeda and Perseus actually get married after this. And then, years and years later, when everybody's deady bones, Athena actually turns that entire Ethiopian royal family into constellations. So you've got Cassiopeia, Andromeda, Cepheus, and Pegasus. Now, let's not forget, because of Hermes, Perseus can literally fly. He's got winged sandals. So he scoops up Andromeda and they go together back to Seriphos. On the way, little drops of Medusa's blood are still coming out of his knapsack. They fall into the ocean and create like a race of really terrifying serpent monsters. But when he arrives back in Seriphos, things are not good.